Welcome. I am Justin. Special guest, our old teacher of sorts, Mr. Mooney, is here. And we got Jared over here. He's also not usually here. And we got James. And we're going to talk about some Halo 5.
Dun dun dun.
I'm excited.
Woo!
The hype is real.
Is it? It is.
Jared,
it doesn't think so.
No, actually...
This is great to have him here because he's like, and we're all like, yeah!
No, I mean, I was more about it until I started watching The Hunt the Truth, because the first thing I ever saw was the commercial of the bullet going through Master Chief's head. And I was like, great, so they took away Cortana. They're going to kill Master Chief. And it's
just
our
a
game.
Weird, it was just a weird video.
That was a metaphor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shattering the image of Master Chief.
Because didn't they do a reverse with Locke too?
No, that was a different commercial where they showed two alternative endings.
No, they slowed down. You could slow down the bullet, and it said like traitor and whatever on it.
Yeah,
you stole my girlfriend.
Yeah, but like I said,
oh my girlfriend.
That's what this is all about.
Is it all about Cortana?
He stole Locke's girlfriend.
He's like, I'm gonna get you.
No, but then like Hunt the Truth came, and I was kind of skeptical. I was like, oh, they're doing this stupid thing, like they're trying to do a whole.
I still haven't seen any of Hunt the Truth.
It's really good.
It is really good.
It's they're
really
on
good.
season 2 now, I can't stop listening to it.
I think season 1's better than season 2.
It is.
What is it?
I think Benjamin Giroux is he's a better character than.
Well, yeah, and you actually know him from the movie, the one only good Halo movie that was ever made. Forward Unto Dawn.
Agreed.
So one of the guys that was in Forward Unto Dawn as a kid that got rescued by Master Chief ended up working for Oni, and he was just a reporter, and his article was supposed to be about Master Chief and everything about him. And as he's trying to get information, he realizes that like the whole Spartan project was pretty unethical, taking kids and everything. Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I think it was an awesome program.
No one knew about that, and that's
what were those kids gonna be before they got turned into awesome super soldiers?
Normal.
Why don't they were?
It's boring.
They were at the peak of their everything. They probably would have been pretty stand-up individuals.
Now,
yes.
Football star. Whatever. Awesome superheroes who saved the galaxy.
They probably didn't have football in the outer colonies.
No. Well,
why wouldn't they?
Boxing was illegal, so
probably had soccer.
Yeah.
People are nuts about that.
But the point is, if you haven't watched Hunt the Truth, you should go listen. Not watch it. Listen to it.
It's
really
audio.
good.
It's
all
logs.
audio.
It's all
so.
Yeah.
For the most part, I listened to all of them while I was just at work because I'm allowed to listen to music. So
that's not music, Jared.
I know, but it's close enough. It's got words, and you're not watching anything.
I don't hear any instruments in that.
Yeah, so I was listening to it. They're really good, and it really explains a lot on where Halo 5 is actually going to probably go. And now they're making it kind of a thing because the first season was so successful, they decided, well, yeah, we'll make a second season. They didn't actually know they were really going to do
I think they had a 4th episode come out, right?
Yeah, they just had it come out a couple days ago.
Did you listen to it?
Yes.
I haven't listened to it yet.
It's good.
Don't spoil it for you.
Okay, so the direction of Halo 5, like all the commercials and stuff make it look like Master Chief is some traitor, and that's obviously not true, right? You wouldn't expect him to make.
Probably watch.
Yeah, you should.
You should probably listen to Hunt the Truth.
Well, for you to come this far all the way through these Halos, being like stopping the Covenant and stuff, and then to suddenly like cause the destruction of tons of colonies and stuff. Like, surely he's not intentionally blowing
There's just
stuff
so
up.
many spoilers we have for you because we actually listened to.
Just go for it. We're here to talk. I'm going to find out anyway. Just
I don't know how the campaign's going to be in Halo 5, so they might not spoil it. But really,
I don't think that they spoil. I think the Hunt the Truth just sets up for what's happening.
Why he's being hunted.
Why he's being hunted.
Why he's being hunted is the big one.
Why is he being hunted?
He was basically framed by Oni.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. So yeah. He's obviously not just like destroying everything. He's like, I'm not Master Chief. I destroy things.
It's like spliced film
ago.
footage on something that he did do, and Oni made it look like he was doing something bad.
Right.
But if you look at video footage like 5 minutes before he went in and shot these people, he was actually saving
the life
Like-
of somebody important. I forgot who it was.
They were basically he basically stopped a whole nother war against humans in the Covenant. But
Once again, saving everything.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. I mean, just looking at all the trailers and stuff, you know, every trailer is hunt the Master Chief and like traitor, betrayal and stuff. And it just instantly clicked for me. I was like, that's obviously not true. Like, this is kind of a weird direction.
It's definitely
To-
only pro.
yeah.
Oni's trying to cover everything up because in Hunt the Truth, the guy that was writing the story was getting way too close to the truth. So Oni knew the only thing that they could do was frame Master Chief, frame him,
Of course.
and
Yeah.
Frame our like galaxy's hero.
So,
Like, he's
yeah.
a bad guy.
and they make him
Yeah.
look like a bad guy. And then actually, like in season 2, they then got another rumor that Master Chief was killed in action, and then so that's a spoiler.
Yeah. Well, I think they showed that in like the trailers. Like
Yeah,
he gets
one of the
crushed by a
commercials.
building, but then the other Spartans like pick up the rocks and he's fine. And like they were like he was KIA in this one battle or something.
What they don't ever talk about in Hunt the Truth or anything like that is why all the the whole Guardians. That's a mystery to me.
Yeah,
I
how,
want
like,
to know.
that's-
awakening all the hidden guardians that are like popping up everywhere, destroying.
I think that's going to be more like Halsey's story, which you'll probably get in Halo 5 campaign.
You think so?
Yeah,
feel
because
like-
she talked to the librarian, and the librarian gave her that like key thing that was split into two. Humans got one side, Covenant got the other.
Yeah.
So
I feel like at some point in Halo 5 campaign, you're gonna want to kill the Arbiter. Like I feel like the Arbiter hasn't been focused on very much. It's this.
He's
Locke.
such a cool guy
But
though. Like
the-
all
okay,
the trailers, like everything you
that's-
see, he's
okay.
obviously he's like, oh yeah, he was my friend.
That
This
is why
Logan's
I
cool.
think that at some point they've kind of created this dynamic of Chief versus Locke, and I think at some point it's not going to be Chief versus Locke. They're going to have their little fight, and then they're going to talk it out, and then the real issue is going to be the Arbiter. I think the Arbiter's doing
But
something.
in
I
the
don't know.
books,
That's my guess.
the Arbiter is separated from the Covenant. There's like other Sangheili that are like amassing forces because they want to finish off humanity. But the Arbiter is like trying to make peace with them. I don't think he's gonna be an enemy in the game.
I don't know.
I think the other faction of the
Maybe.
elites will be.
Well, I saw. I didn't watch any. I tried to keep away from
they
all
took
spoilers.
Cortana away.
But I did see there was a like the pre-screen before mission starts. Like it kind of tells you, like your mission or whatever.
Like the title of
yeah,
the
it
mission
says the
and
title of
stuff.
mission, and it kind of gives a little blurb about what happened. And the little blurb about what happened was almost too much of a spoiler for me. I won't say what it is, but it leads me to believe that.
Cortana's coming back.
No, I don't want to say.
Halsey's making another AI or like a replacement.
Halsey has two children that she hasn't told you about. I'm
like
kidding. I don't know.
actual children. Oh. All right. Well.
Halsey is the mother of an entire alien.
All right. Well, that's enough about the campaign we don't know anything about.
I have high hopes for it.
Yeah,
do,
hopes and expectations for the game. Like, I think it's going to be amazing. Like the campaign, just talking about the campaign is going to be amazing because Halo 4's campaign was amazing. They may have not done the multiplayer so well, but the campaign was a lot of fun and it was a really cool story, and it takes you to some cool places.
Can I ask? So, Jared and I played through the campaign again on Halo 4, and I still think it was a really fun campaign. I think I'd even go as far as to say it was a great campaign. I just hope they make it not so button pushy.
Yeah, as we
But-
were playing it, oh my gosh, another button. Bloop.
It's like,
Oh my gosh.
It's like, end of all the fun. That's really what it came down to. Is like, dude,
Every
find the
mission
button.
was literally like,
Yeah.
run and hit that button. You don't even have to kill the AIs. You can just sneak past them and hit that button, and the campaign's over.
It's.
Hit that button.
I really hope
Every time.
I really hope that they do that. They make it not button pushy. Something else.
Right.
Yeah.
Because when you guys play a lot of other games, right? More than me.
Yeah.
But other games deal with campaigns differently. You don't just go run around and push buttons.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
It. Because a lot. I'm now that I think about it, a lot of Halo campaigns are like you need to get to this location and activate this console.
Yeah.
Like you have to infiltrate there and activate that computer, or you have to go open that door,
Yeah.
and it's all boop, got it,
Yeah.
got it, good job, go, let's go home, pack it up,
I just hope that they move
Giving
further
them
from
their
that.
ball.
Like,
Yeah.
move away from that.
make it more fluid,
Some
so
other-
that you just
yeah.
continue playing. You're not like, all right, the door's open, come on,
buttons. I love
reinforcements.
buttons.
Well, I think like that's why levels like in Halo CE, like the Maw, where you have to at the very end you have your Warthog run. It's not button pushy.
No, yeah, that's an
You just
awesome
get-
part.
you
That's
get, like
every-
it's different.
you got-
than a
you
lot
gotta-
of other stuff.
yeah.
but every
Yeah.
Halo
Has
ends
had-
like that.
like a big driving
Like,
part.
Halo,
Yeah,
every
like,
Halo does
I-
that.
yeah.
I'm remembering specifically in
Except
Halo
the
4 the part where you're on like the gondola and you go across the big gap, the bottomless pit, and it keeps stopping and you have to get out and you have to get past all the Prometheans and push the buttons to make it go again. Then you get back on it
Yeah.
and it stops again. You have to get out and push
Yeah.
another button.
Push another button.
That was like button pushing, just like in your face, like
But
push
so
buttons.
outside of all the button pushiness of Halo 4, I thought it was a good. I agree with you. It was
The
a
The
part
good
with-
storyline was really good.
It was really
Storyline
good.
solid.
They made
The
it
part
their
where you got
own
to
and it was
fly
good.
the bomber, whatever the ship was called, the short wing,
The
Lo-
vulture?
short
Long
sword,
sword? Long sword?
I think it was a short sword.
Short sword, medium sword.
Oh yeah, like the
Double
Knight
bladed.
sword,
Double
blue
bladed.
sword.
Double edge.
Yeah. Anyways, that part, like stuff like that was really cool. Getting to fly through
The
space and act,
Sorry.
and like the outside, like in space parts, like in the beginning of the campaign when when you're first awoken and you're like out in space and it's all like silent and you just got to take out the elites and it's like low gravity and stuff. Like there were some really, really cool parts in that. So I hope they take that and roll into Halo 5 with that, and yeah, put more interactivity into the game instead of.
So one of the things I've noticed from all the stuff that they've put out is that Halo 5, they've showed some stuff that looks like it's kind of corridory, like not closed off, but they've made a point to come out and say, this is not representative of the way the most of the campaign will be. It'll be pretty big open spaces and like choices and multiple routes and different stuff, different ways to accomplish stuff. So I think
That's really cool.
I
Like
think that's good.
Adding a dynamic
like previous
play.
games have been pretty linear. It's like, go straight down this street. All the other roads happen to be closed off, or like giant metal doors are covering roads for some reason, like in ODST. And it's like, you go that way.
Strangely, there's an ocean here.
Yeah. What's this doing in the middle of Africa?
Why are we always on a beach?
It's kind of weird.
It's like you're just circling continents.
That's like every multiplayer map ever.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, there's a giant drop off like ocean or
You don't swim.
Yeah, exactly. You can survive in space, but don't go underwater.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of true. And also, like in other campaigns, if you did just want to go out and explore, it's like, hey, you've been taking a while. And they put a marker where you need to go, and you're just like, thanks, I guess.
or it'll just like straight up pick you up and put you back in the court. It's like, nope, that's out of bounds.
I mean, I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it in Halo 3 where people broke the game just by going in places they shouldn't have gone, and then their fix to that is like, you have 10 seconds to get back on this linear.
Right? That I hope
That's
so.
not what we want
It's
to.
so
Moving a little
boring.
bit more towards multiplayer, but also in the campaigns, they're kill zones. I hope they kill zones. Put all the kill zones in a big kill zone box and kill all the kill zones, because it's really, really stupid when you hop up to a tall building and you're like, what's up here? Maybe there's a secret, and it's like, get back in the map, I'm gonna kill you. It's like, why is this even here if I'm not allowed to go up here? Or like, you just can't climb to cool places or make a trick jump or something. They just want to kill you. They're like, no, stay on the path we made.
Yeah, and like, I remember in Halo 3, there was a clan called HLG, Hiding League Gamers, and all they would do is they would kill one person on the other team, and they'd run and hide for the rest of the game. It's like, some people thought that was stupid, but I thought it was hilarious, because all of a sudden, they're gone. And you're just like, where the hell
there's
did
no
they
one
go?
There's no one on the map.
You don't know
And
where they are.
so there were
and-
some really good hiding places back in like Halo 3, Halo 2 days.
Where you-
Even
the
without
brute
getting
shot.
out of the map, like without using like exploits and stuff, there were just good hiding spots you could get your teammates up to and just stay really quiet. Nobody would ever look way up there or something, or down below the map.
Or like once they did, they'd have to at least get up there to try to get you, and there's already 4 of them ready to punch you. It's like,
So stuff like that is just fun. It just adds to the game. It doesn't really break it. It's just like a little cool thing that you can do if you want to have some fun.
It adds
but
creativity.
then Halo, Reach and 4, they were just like kill zones everywhere.
I think there had to be though because of some of the mechanics they brought in with like
The
jetpack
jetpack
and
and
stuff.
stuff.
You could get a lot
I mean,
of places.
But that was like with the kill zones. in and jetpacks in, you wanted to go to high places, and they said no to that, and so it was kind of like, why do I even have this?
Why they put it? Why they
Like,
put it
I
in?
mean, it with jetpacks in the game, people would think to look in high, like, you know, be sure to check up there because people like to go up there with jetpacks. So that would just be something people look for. But it was still a cool place you could go and like snipe for like
agreed.
2 kills or something. Like there was no reason to block off like that mech that's on the adrift. Like you can't get up on top of that little thing in the middle where it's being built, and like you just can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere. You can go down the hallways. That's like you stay in the hallways.
Yeah. And then they decide not to patch Ragnarok when you can literally go in the rock with the flag.
You can slip through the
Hide.
map.
You can go right into it, and there's
the-
no kill zone
yeah.
there.
Yeah, you can just like
ruin
jump
the whole
out of the
game for
map.
everyone.
You could literally fall into an infinite space, and it's like, it's okay.
That's fine. You could even get a Banshee in there.
Can you do that in the Master Chief Collection also?
Well,
On Ragnarok?
on Ragnarok, yes.
I haven't really.
Can you?
tried.
As long as it's Halo 4 and Ragnarok, yeah.
Should still be there. The gigantic hole.
Yep.
Yeah, people just
People were able to get Banshees in there.
Did you
and
ever get a
everything.
Mantis in there?
I don't know.
Anyways, Halo 5. We got
Sorry.
Actually, I'm going to go back into the campaign. There is one thing that I don't like. Well, from what I've seen, is like
Of Halo 4 campaign?
Halo
Or
5's campaign.
Halo 5's campaign
Yeah,
coming up.
so like watching someone get downed and being revived, that's not Halo to me.
no, that's not.
I don't like that.
mechanic.
That's not a
either.
mechanic that Halo should have ever embraced.
Like
I don't
even
think.
playing in multiplayer's all right. Like if you're playing with like a group of friends, because I mean you just respawn anyway. But single player, I think you should definitely not be able to get brought back up by your AI teammates. First of all, it's frustrating when that mechanic is in and you're expecting them to come revive you, and the
they
AI is
don't.
so stupid and they're like
Yeah.
shooting things or like getting stuck on a wall, and you're like, "Help me!" And it's just like.
And plus, half the time, usually the AI is the one that brings you down anyway. From my experiences, like Halo Reach in June, you're just running around. June's like, "I'll cover you," and you get shot right through the back of the head. It's like my own AI did that.
Yeah, it definitely takes out some of the Halo-ness being able to be revived. Like, that's just always been Halo. Like, you know, you explode, you go, and you fly across the
agree.
map and you're dead.
I'm going to wait until I play the game and see how annoying it is. Because I think it's one thing to watch it happen and go, that's terrible. But I think it's another to actually play the game and
I mean,
go,
I'm sure
hate it.
I'm sure I'll be grateful for it, because there'll be difficult parts of the campaign where I get downed and I'm like, oh, thank goodness I don't have to do this checkpoint again because my teammate picked me up. But then just like, I mean, we'll get used to it, but thinking about it beforehand, it does make it feel like less Halo-y. Like
They
it's
embraced
just-
something from another game that it's like
I'm cool with taking stuff
don't
from
know.
other games, like ideas being mixed in and using stuff to make the game better. It's just a weird mechanic to get downed. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You're just like, I'm on the floor now. Somebody pick me up. I guess I took a bullet through the face.
Yeah.
A rocket at my feet, but give me your hand. My legs will be put back on.
and it's like that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, a revive system in another game, like let's throw Destiny in. It made sense that you'd revive the ghost, which brings the light back, and whatever lore you want to go into that explained why reviving works. But that was a way better reason than in like a video game like Halo, where you're getting hit by rocket launchers and you're actually a human. You're not some weird thing made of squiggly space magic. You're an actual human in a Spartan outfit, and you got hit by a rocket launcher, or you got sniped by a jackal.
I had no idea that
And-
stuff was squiggly.
Squiggly face space
I
magic.
get. We'll just have to see until we play the campaign. Maybe explosions and headshots will actually kill you. Maybe getting downed is more like residual damage or something, which I would hope for.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to get hit by a scarab and be like, I'm down.
Pick
Yeah,
me up,
okay,
guys. Come
okay.
on.
So agreed. If you're like, put yourself in any one of the Halo games that had like Sniper Alley, and you take
Right.
Like Halo
take
2.
a face shot like by a Jackal Sniper. Are you gonna get dome shot by a Jackal Sniper and
be
say,
like, someone
"Please,
revive me,
come
help.
come get me." I don't know how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
I hope it won't go too far as to just be something you can abuse, because players will abuse it if like you can just run out, like throw your grenades and take out as many guys as you can, get down, and then from cover your buddy reaches out and picks you up, and then you just go on another rampage.
Yeah, or like those other things where they're like, oh, I'll just run out there. Like, you know, in Halo 4, we had to go through portals to portals in like the last mission.
Right.
Well, have just one of your friends go out, down himself. All the AIs are shooting at him. You're invincible, but you're down. And the other guys just walk behind him, go to the next place, speed run. You know, so
Right.
and push a button.
Yeah, and push a
Push
push a
that
button.
button. Use that down guy as bait, and let's go push the button.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I guess that brings another point on. Do you think that the campaign is going to be as hard as Halo 2? Like, are they going to bring
No.
smarter AIs back?
No.
Because Halo 2, like
no.
earlier, we did Halo 2 Legendary, and that took us a long
It's
time.
too difficult for the mainstream. Like,
And
Elfie almost defriended me over.
it literally turned, a lot of the missions turned into, okay, Guero, you sit in that corner, and I'll take everything out, and then we can just keep going. And it turned it turned into
That's
that.
exactly how I played my son.
It turned into that.
Brutal.
I'd kill everything. I'd turn the corner, and Guero would come with a shotgun and shoot me in the chest, and I'd die.
My favorite thing to say was, "Hey, I got rockets. Why don't you put those down? You don't need those.
I found a nice SMG you can use. That's a little safer.
Trade rockets for SMG."
Yeah. But then right after that, we did the Halo 4 campaign because we wanted to get those achievements. And we were literally like blowing through that campaign compared to Halo 2.
He was.
Halo 2, we were just like, okay, we're going to crouch. We're going to be sneaky. We have to kill everyone in this room or else they're going to just kill us somehow.
It was way harder. The Halo 2 campaign was a few levels more difficult than Halo
I think
4.
back
It was
then-
just like, rah, and just like shoot and just run and gun everything on Legendary.
I think
And it was
back
just
then
us two.
they were
And it
just
was
kind of
just-
like, I don't know, I don't really know, but I want to guess that they didn't really have the algorithms to like give you like an accurate like tough enemy but not impossible. So they were just kind of
So in
like
Halo 2,
they
they're
were
like
like
the
legendary is auto headshot. Like as soon as they see your head, they're firing at it. Like that was what they thought was appropriate.
Those jackals were like,
Oh my gosh.
they were the heroes of Halo 2.
They were.
Every
Oh, they're
jackal was
like-
just
it
like,
was like,
There's-
hey,
it's like, watch me hit this guy with my eyes closed and just
right. They'll be
headshot
like
every
they'll
time.
be like turned around and you poke your head out like, what do we got over here? And they go,
Yeah.
or like that other time where you like, if you don't hit them in the head, they will hit you in your head right back. Like you'll make them stagger and you'll see them go up and they'll shoot their gun in the air and the bullet will go right into
it's
your
like a
head.
laser beam that just like,
It's just like-
cut you in half.
How many times
every
I told
time.
Elfie, I was like, okay, that was not my fault. I was behind a wall. It went through the corner of the wall.
It totally did that too.
It's not my
Absolutely.
fault.
Ricochet.
You're not
everywhere.
even out of cover yet, and they're like,
Guero,
dead.
stay downstairs. Stay away.
I just want to see what's going on up
Because in
there.
Halo 2, when one of us died, it was
Yeah.
back to the
Oh,
checkpoint.
like
so
the
it was
iron.
just like,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what-
iron was
Yeah.
automatically on, so
that's why I always made Guero sit in a
But
corner.
I will say, like, Halo 2, although it was really hard, I thought it was a ton of fun playing through it with someone else. It was more gratifying of an experience than playing Halo 4.
Yeah.
For me, it was.
Halo 4, you could play over random, and you could do it just fine. Halo 2, you probably wanted to know the person, so at least
Yeah.
you could have a couple laughs.
yeah, you get that gratification for doing a really tough campaign mission. But overall, I enjoyed playing Halo 4 more because it was newer graphics. Everything looked awesome. There was cool things to do and awesome weapons, and it wasn't that terrible trek through the same areas over and over. You got to progress. There was more instant gratification, but less at the end of the mission.
I think Halo 1 was like that.
I think Halo 4, like,
Halo CE.
Halo 4's campaign, like, just the playthrough was not as fun to me as Halo 2 was, just because Halo 2 was a lot longer of a campaign.
Halo
Halo-
5 has 15
yeah.
missions. I think it's
Yeah,
like 15.
and
Whoa.
that's true.
There's two sides though.
Yeah.
It's like it's
So
gonna be
it's
like
like
the arbiter and chief.
Yeah.
But
So-
But still, like you said,
yeah.
it's a lot longer campaign.
It's a
It
lot
should be.
longer, and the maps were a lot bigger. It wasn't as linear as like when Halo 3 came, but like the story of Halo 4, I loved like watching every cutscene. Just like Halo 2, I loved every cutscene of it, and they really delved really deep into storyline, which was really nice. And Halo 4 did a great job changing things, explaining Cortana's story of rampancy. It was really good, and that's why I have faith in 343 for storytelling. But when it comes to PvP, they really dropped the ball in Halo 4. So.
Let's talk about PvP, because we got super off topic.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. This has just been part 1 of probably 3 parts of our Halo talk. Apparently we really like Halo. We talked about it for almost 2 hours, and it was all too good for me to throw out. So keep an eye out for that over the next couple of days. If you are not subscribed to us, you can subscribe somewhere around here. Let us know what you thought about our first episode of Game Chat down in the comments below, and be sure to let us know what you think about Halo 5 and what your hopes are for the game. Today we mostly talked about campaign stuff, but tomorrow we will dive into the multiplayer aspect of the game. And unfortunately our camera stopped recording for about an hour during our session, so the next episode for the most part is just going to be audio. I'll put up some pictures and stuff, but it's still a really good listen, and so I hope you guys will check that out. And thanks for watching.